I do. I can't live without your love. Thinking of you makes me feel like I am the only one for you. Girl, I want to be with you. Oh, no one else. Only you. Why can't we make it happen? Oh, baby, I need you in my life every time.
All right. Wait a minute. I don't hear myself. Hello.
Yo, we here. What's good?
Yeah, I definitely don't hear it. I definitely don't hear it. Let me. Hello. There we go. I got it. All right. What's going on? What is going on? It is your girl Michi, and we here. Y'all are now tuned into music and motivation. You know what I'm saying? With the queen from Queens, and we have look, the one and only special guest co-host.
Madam Bullet, Bite the Bullet Entertainment. Shout out to Pops and Culture and Sexy Batch on their way now. Thank you. Michi, music and motivation. It's Friday.
Yes. It's Friday. Y'all feeling good already? And we also have special pop-up guests. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Uriah the Dude.
Yes. Welcome. I am loving the energy already. It's Friday. We're feeling good.
Feeling great. Feeling blessed.
Got the Henny on deck. Y'all already know. But we're about to tune into some music. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to let this rock out a little bit, and then we're going to get into some good things. You know what I'm saying? Let Madam Bullet settle in. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's do this. Look, matter of fact, all right, that's it. She said she's ready. It's time then.
It's time. I just have to take my clothes off.
Is that type of feel good Friday today?
Freaky Friday.
Woo-hoo. Yes.
They got Taco Tuesdays, you know what I'm saying? Wicked Wednesdays, Touching Thursdays, and Freaky Fridays.
I know that's right.
Hello.
And Miserable Mondays.
Miserable Monday.
You know
or motherfuck me Mondays. Motherfucking Mondays.
Welcome to Music and Motivation with Madam Bullet. Right?
We in the motherfucking building.
Yes.
Woo!
And it's Friday. Oh my God. We have Uriah in the building. So let's just get right into it. You know what I'm saying? Tell them where you're from. Where are you from? Where do you come from?
I'm from Brooklyn. I'm literally born and raised. Like this is where I'm from. Like
okay.
From the ground, from the gutter, from the hood.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So you've lived there since. You haven't lived anywhere else in the five boroughs.
I've lived in the Bronx.
Why you gotta say it like that? You know I'm from the fucking Bronx, right? You know Madam Bully is from the Bronx.
Listen, I ain't got no beef with the Bronx. You know what I mean?
Like you do. Sound like you're gonna meet me outside later.
I just prefer a better place to live at.
The Bronx is but I live in the bougie part of the Bronx.
See what I mean? Like I don't mind living there. Yonkers.
I live right. I'm on the borderline between Bronx and Yonkers. I'm in Riverdale. So when people ask me where you live, I never say the Bronx. I say Riverdale. Riverdale.
This is why we need pyro. I'm just saying, no, just move it a little bit forward.
Nah, that's jokes.
That's you know what I'm saying?
Born
Shout out
and
to
raised
CP the
Brooklyn.
DJ.
Born and raised in
doing
Brooklyn.
behind the scenes work to move it a little bit more because the screen is like all in the way of the camera. There you go. That's perfect.
Technical difficulty.
See? I love it. You know what? You guys start talking because I didn't even.
She's
set
like,
up
I got shit to do. She's like, I
didn't even set up the live.
do.
You know what I'm saying? We just got right into it. That's
all right. So since I was surprised, your name is Uriah.
Yes, ma'am.
Like Mariah, but with a Y. Uriah.
With the U. So it's URIAH.
Thank you. Okay, because I was about to say please. Now, I heard you singing. I heard you singing a little doo doo da da doo when I came in. So you're a singer, rapper, what? What do you do?
Well, I'm a singer, so like I'm a musician. Like I play piano, I sing. That's like my forte. You know what I mean? But like, I really don't. I just describe myself as an artist because as an artist, I could change my medium no matter what. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
I don't want to get onto the subject, but same thing with sexuality or just how a person represents themselves. You understand?
Right.
You could change
which we're definitely gonna get.
Yeah,
into.
like
right. You can you can always be a listen. people want to box themselves, and you can always be a blank canvas. You know, you don't have to be an artist. In general, is an artist in its own right. An artist is fluid, just the same thing. Kind of, you say you don't want to get into, but it's still the same thing, I guess. Kind of like sexuality and gender when it comes to certain things. You know, certain things are fluid.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just like water, like don't need to be stopped.
Right.
Like,
absolutely.
Let that shit flow.
That shit will go in the cracks. Believe me.
Just like sand sometimes.
It's a very sand.
I definitely set up the live. We're definitely live now on Music and Motivation. So if y'all are tuned in through the app and you're just trying to see the live as well, go ahead and follow Music, the letter N, Motivation 2018 on Instagram. We are live. Uriah singing. So how long have you been singing for?
Shit, I've been singing since I was 8 years old. I'm 22 now, so you do the math. I'm like
what
14
I don't feel like it. Look, I don't.
Years?
We don't feel like it.
Right. It ain't Math Monday.
That's why you don't say motherfucking Math Monday.
It's Freaky Friday.
Yo, that's it.
Shit, man.
That's it.
Want to make it calculated shit.
Right. Now I've been singing for about 14 years. It started out as a joke, believe it or not. Like I was making fun of my cousin. She was recording for my pops, and I'm like, oh, like she was singing a gospel song. So, you know, like that's not really the time to be joking around.
Right.
But like I'm me. I'll be laughing at her funerals. But anyway, so I'm making fun of her and like not really like making fun of her, but more so just copying her. Right. And kind of just like mimicking her how she sounded. But I guess I sounded good because everyone in the room was just like, oh, like you kind of could sing. And I'm like, I guess. You know, and around the same time, I'm going to
Accidental
church.
talent discovery.
That's beautiful.
It was by accident on purpose, you know, by mistake. And then like around the same time, we going to church, so I started like playing piano, and like I learned faster than the pastor's son. Like he was teaching me how to play Apologize. Yeah, like he was mad. You know, he was a white boy, so he was like, wow, like you really could do that. I'm like, yeah, I guess. So it kind of happened so far, like from there, and then like as I went on, I realized like it was more than music. It was more than the music for me. Like, well, obviously it was the music for me, but it was the feeling, the energy, the motivation behind it. You understand?
Hello, and that's why you're on Music and Motivation. Say
hello
again.
Right show, baby. You got the right one.
So I'm like, I just love like music due to the fact of the frequency. You understand? Like we change our frequencies every moment, every second. Right. You understand? You're happy one moment, you're sad next. That's frequency change.
No, baby, that's bipolar. That shit ain't fucking.
You're right. That shit ain't regular, right? That sounds like you have a mental problem, baby. But no shaming. But no, I only say that to say that because you know, you listen to music, you could be in a horrible fucked up mood. You put your favorite jam on. You over here twerking in your undies, singing,
everything,
don't even care.
Just feeling good, just not worried about nothing.
Understand? And that little moment right there, that's what life is supposed to feel like. Right. It's supposed to feel like ecstasy. You understand? Life is supposed to be experienced, have fun. You're supposed to explore. Fuck the rules. Fuck whoever tells you that you can't do that or you shouldn't be doing that. Suck my dick. Period. Can I curse on this?
Yeah, well, it's too late for that. I mean,
yeah,
now,
bleep. Suck my mother.
Suck a cock.
Yeah, let me bring out my pot while you know.
No, but that's actually. Don't get me started.
Right, because you don't think I'll catch on.
So I just heard that little accent. What's your nationality?
So I identify as human, Uriah, I guess you could say, but like I'm Puerto Rican, Black, Panamanian, Jamaican, Native American.
Wow.
Yeah,
you're like a whole mutt. You're
basically, but I just say like, you know, just Black to generalize it, but more so like I do have my Spanish roots, you understand? But I'm not a Spaniard.
Correct.
I'm not from Spain. I'm from Brooklyn. I grew up with Black culture and Hispanic culture. You understand? Yeah. So with that being said, it's all woven for me. Dance hall, Afro beats, soca, reggae, reggaeton, like all that salsa, bachata, all that, everything. All that. It's all because
you said it is all in the drums, baby.
Yes. Like so for me, like, you know, I represent that as, you know, and I'm not representing the whole Black male community. I'm not representing the mixed male community. What I'm representing is my perspective of me being a mixed person from this community. You understand?
I like that.
Like this is where I come from. I'm not showing you this is what is all that there is because I may be lacking the thug look that you're looking for. Or I may be lacking whatever the case you may.
Whatever.
You understand? But to me, I have everything that I need. You understand? I have the streets. I have my books.
I love it. I love the confidence.
Yeah, like
love it. Love it.
Can never do wrong with that.
Have you been inspired, or not have you? Because I'm sure you have been. But who are some artists that you've been inspired by, like from beginning to now? Let's just say that you can think of.
Well, from beginning to now, I just got banned off TikTok. LOL. I'm going live my Instagram.
Why did you get banned from TikTok?
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I think TikTok bans me a lot of times because of how I talk, and to me, that kind of gives off racism because I am, I'm not gonna be talking like this. I'm not gonna be code switching for you guys to hear me talk. I'm
Right.
gonna talk where I come from.
Yeah.
If I,
I
say
mean-
suck my dick, you suck my dick. Period.
Yeah, he's
Right. I
crazy.
mean, why can't you say this on TikTok when there are people selling sex on TikTok?
That's
when there
what
are
I'm
people
s-
still selling sex
Yo,
on Instagram.
that's what I'm
I don't
saying.
understand, and this goes along with the whole fluidity. If you're gonna
You
let
already
know,
if you're
Yes.
gonna let artists or people do their
Their thing, you have to
their,
understand.
just
This is
DM me.
I come
everyone,
from-
and also too, that's why they have those guidelines. You can even, I think now on Instagram, when I was doing something with the new update, it was something like, is this content for YouTube, as a matter of fact, is this content for 18 and over? I was like, no. It's not.
Nah.
You know, but also too, it's not a ban. Anyone can watch
Right.
those programs, right? It's the person's choice. If they do not like what they're listening to, you can
They
just
can
You can
just
just
swipe.
exit.
change. Right,
Literally.
you can swipe. You can change
Literally.
TikTok, go to a different
Honestly,
thing, or swipe.
It reminds me of cyberbullying.
Unfollow, delete,
Right,
block,
because
Like-
whatever.
and it is bullying somebody who's trying. It is bullying in the reverse of somebody who's trying to
To really do
express
something.
themselves,
Exactly. This is
and
how I
they want
express
to
myself.
censor you. Right, it is bullying in the way of censorship.
Right. Because if I may be talking passionately about something, how I feel about something, a certain topic.
Right. As long I feel like this. As long as you're not inciting violence or racism. 'Cause
Hell no.
Listen, I'll fuck around sometimes and I'll say fucking white people. Or my mother be like, thank you,
Yeah, like
Jesus.
I'm not
My mother go,
racist.
thank you, Jesus. I'm like, long as it ain't white Jesus,
As long as it ain't
Right,
white
that's
Jesus.
exactly no,
It ain't
for
white
real though.
Jesus. But I'm just joking, right? I think that the normal everyday intelligent man or woman, or they or now with the they or them, right?
Mhm.
The intelligent people,
Person.
an intelligent person can deduce when someone is joking around. But again, it's not, as long as it's not steeped in racism and you're not inciting
Mhm.
violence, or you know what people don't realize too, you by inciting hate, you are inciting violence.
Right.
Yeah,
Because people get,
absolutely.
because that's the beginning. That's how you get people
That's how
started,
that's a
riled up.
spark,
But
right?
you saying suck my dick is not like, again, this is not, you could just preface it
And
by
I'm not-
saying this
yeah.
is not for
Yeah,
younger content.
yeah.
This content is not for a younger viewer.
Exactly. Mind you, like, a lot of the time, like I'm 22 years old. Why the fuck am I gonna be worried about why a child is watching me off their parents' phone or a screen, whatever? Like, granted, like I'm aware of stuff like that. You understand?
Right.
I know everyone has some
You
type
should
of.
always be aware.
Of
right?
course, don't get me wrong. I'm not.
I was gonna get into
wild
that.
on that.
I was
but
definitely gonna get into that. Because at the end of the day, I definitely don't carry music and motivation a particular way, like no cursing involved, because
Mhm.
we are naturally human beings. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? You gotta.
it's a part of
It's
a
about
language.
exactly. It's about exposing who you are as a natural human being. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But at the same time, we're not gonna be. Shout out to CP on the ones and twos. Just out here
Was that
bleeping shit. Look. We're
Very
also
funny.
not gonna
That was a
just be
PSA
out here
coming.
blatantly, purposely being like, "Suck my dick, fuck you, fuck you, fuck." No, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you
You're
don't
really
know
late.
who's
You would
listening.
get fired if you was on NBC pushing them buttons. They would have gotten fined already.
You know what I'm saying? Look,
Right.
I'm about to cut it all off.
Right.
Nah, but for real though, it's I get the whole shit of that.
Yeah, like I
Because
don't.
again, we're gonna keep it real, but
Yeah.
at the same time, we're not gonna be purposely just
So
Right.
any of that.
now, so the way that you are, what kind of music do you make? Since you say you're fluid, is your music fluid? Like, are you?
Yeah, my
You're not.
music.
You're not boxing yourself into anything. What do you?
So all right, so like when I first like decided to like, oh, let me put my music out there, let me do something with it. Like I was like, I wanted to show off what's the music that my people made. You understand? Where it's not just a certain R&B, it's not certain hip hop, it's not certain salsa, bachata. It's none of that. It's a blend. I am a blend.
I love it.
You
Right,
understand?
you're a
So
melting
it's
pot.
I'm
That
an
is so
Afro
true.
fusion.
By the way, I can't wait till we listen to
You
it. 'cause
understand?
That's
Afrofusion?
exactly how I
Yes.
felt when I
like
heard
that.
it.
The most
Yeah.
because all right, so the project is called Jungle Juice. So you,
Oh, I love that already.
right.
Yeah.
So with that being said, if you're not aware of what jungle juice is, it's the mixture of fruits, vegetables. I mean, not vegetables. I'm wilding. Niggas making the soup. It's the mixture of fruits and alcohols and different juices. You understand? But not with that being
Well,
said.
for white people, it's fruit punch, right?
right?
punch.
Or
Nah, they call that shit a nutcracker.
Fruit.
nah, we
nutcracker.
call that shit. We call that shit nutcracker. You
Yeah,
sell
for
that shit on
real.
a Q
No, I was
train.
gonna say fruit punch sans alcohol. You know what I mean? Like without the alcohol, it's fruit punch.
Oh, it's fruit
Right?
punch. Red
Y'all are
punch.
retarded. I can't.
But nah, so yeah, like it's definitely a mix. So with that being said, like
Shout
I
out
wanted
to everybody
mix-
on the live really quick. I just want to
Hey,
say that 'cause I
live.
don't want y'all to think that I'm not showing you no love right,
right.
now.
I'm on live
But
too.
you
How
know
y'all
it's going
doing?
down. That's it. Just stay
I got-
tuned. You already know.
I can't even.
But
I can't move my
got
phone. It's-
we got Madam Bullet in the house. We got Uriah in the house. You know what I'm saying? CP on the ones and twos. Got Jay Balo in the back doing his 1-2 thing. Y'all gonna see that when it come
Nice.
out though.
But yeah, like
But yes, getting back into it. I
So-
love the fact that you do the mixture of music.
Yeah,
It's crazy
because
because looking at you, you wouldn't think that.
yeah, exactly.
Because that's a
either come
stereotypical
off
thing, you know,
Spanish,
society,
or I'm like I come
whatever.
off as I look
Oh,
Arabic
maybe he
or
does R&B, or
Dominican,
maybe he does trap, or maybe
that's
he
what I
does
don't,
whatever.
and that's what I didn't want to
Yeah,
put myself into, because I may have
Categories.
R&B vocals.
yeah,
That's just an element though. Music is just different elements put together. You understand? Like there's how you think Mozart got his masterpieces. He didn't just put one note down and that's it. Nah, he had to put different notes together and make that whole beautiful blend. So with that being said, Jungle Juice is more of like that roller coaster ride. You understand? Being at a party,
CP.
you getting lit, have fun. You're like, damn, I'm kind of horny, kind of want to fuck. But then you're
Hey.
like, am I in my bag? Am I gonna go home with somebody? And then you start all over again. You
Right.
understand? So I kind of wanted to have that kind of momentum and bring back love and like just a good time with music again.
Like a house party vibe.
Yeah, basement party energy for sure.
Oh, that's
you
my
understand?
shit right there.
Yeah.
We're having
Talking
a
about.
bashment party.
And
That
so I definitely wanted to do that,
Where's
but like
Pyro with the
my
clubs?
whole like
Look.
general like thing with my music is to bring back love, bring back that authenticity in music where it's not for loop bar and I'm rapping about shit that I really haven't done, or you understand, or the shit that I like. I don't want to be. It's 8:00 in the morning. I don't want to be hearing you talking about lean and fucking bitches and killing people.
Like I don't need to
I
hear
agree.
murder,
I
kill,
don't need
death
it.
all the
I
time.
I
agree.
live in New York. I can see that shit for myself. I don't need to see that. I don't need
Turn
to
on
hear it.
channel news 12 and that's
Dead
it.
ass. You
Shit, open your door.
local
Right.
poor
Yeah,
Brooklyn
look out your
residents.
window.
Just look out the window. That's what I was
Like,
gonna
right.
say. Just look out the
Look out your
window.
window.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Wait,
I
I
literally.
can't. I live in Riverdale. No.
Well, fuck that. I can't look out the
Look
window.
across the
I
street.
step outside. That shit's dangerous. Like
right
not
there,
like 2
yeah.
years ago, I was stabbed at a bus stop.
That's
Oh my
crazy.
God, thank
Regular
God you're
shit.
still here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Thank
cool.
God
You
you're
It's,
here.
said regular shit. It's
Tell
not
the
regular shit.
story.
People don't get
It's-
stabbed every day.
listen, it's regular. But
It's regular. If
you
you come
know,
from Brooklyn, that's how
it's-
they talk. It's regular. You know
it's
what I'm
regular.
saying?
It's crazy.
Welcome to New
But
York
that's
City.
sad though. Think about that though. You know, we're joking about it, but think about
No,
how
it's
sad
a
that really
it's a
is.
sad
the
truth.
fact that he can
That's
even
actually-
say that.
The fact that we say that and we're joking around, that's
That shit
really
is
sad.
crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
like violence is regular to us. Violence is the culture of violence is so ingrained not only in our society but places like LA and New York, when you have the
Mhm.
biggest cities like where there's a lot of violent crime, Chicago, you know what I
But
mean? Like
the thing is, those quote unquote violent parts or whatever actually just from standing like talking from New York's point of view or whatever case might be, like that shit stems from like what they used to do to like what they have done to us, you know, as people of color, where they put red line markers around neighborhoods like, oh, they're not gonna get this kind of money. No. Like, you know what I mean? There's they're not distributing money right. You're over policed, under financed. Like our schools had textbooks from 1807.
why
That's
this is what I want to know too. Like, why do we pump so much money into the incarceration system, into
They literally
into
have
policing, and right, we have all this like
the school to prison,
even
the school to
give a-
prison pipeline.
my man. That's what I'm saying. Like, we
How
don't
you
even-
gonna let me know? How you gonna set up a bed for me in prison because my score was low in 3rd grade? You don't know.
Welcome
you
to
don't,
the politics
you don't
session.
understand-
On
Yo, don't
Music
get
and
me-
motivation.
Don't get me started. Like
I
I'm a
love
black
it.
man.
There's
This
a
is what
lot of-
this is what you know. As a person of color, this is what I have faced. You know,
Yeah.
in life. Like in high school, I'm a smart individual. Understand? But I don't need paper to let you know that. I don't need a
Right.
number to be like, oh, this kid is smart. That number don't mean shit. Put me in the street. Put me in the real world. Am I gonna use algebra to make a fucking fire? No. You understand? Like, no. Like that's.
I mean,
Well, I've always
the
thought about that too.
mathematics as in like having to use this amount of wood and this amount of this and
I mean,
do
Don't get me
this.
started.
there's a-
No, I mean, I love math, so
I'm
like,
a
Right.
geek.
I
I'm a
love
geek.
bank
and,
math.
and then
I
side
love bank math. You know what bank math is.
bank
Uh-huh.
math
Uh-huh.
Bank
money.
math is that
hello.
money coming into my account and
Uh-huh.
See the green,
That part.
baby.
Right,
See the
right.
Not only that,
green.
but
And it's
not
the
only
plus
that,
sign.
pinching every single penny that fucking goes out. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
that
Like I
part.
pinch
That
every
part.
single fucking penny that goes
As
out.
you should.
I will squeeze a booger out of George Washington's nose. I fucking pinch my penny.
You know what
I know
my
that's
mom
right.
used to say? Like, you got to make pretend that you're broke so we stay rich.
Hell fucking yeah.
Mm.
How you think? How
I
you
was
think
like, you know
people-
what?
When you
She's
see these
right.
people walking around, niggas be making fun like, look at this dude's shoes. I like that dude lives in a $16
But watch him go.
million
But yeah, I was
home.
gonna say,
Yeah,
but watch
that
him
part.
go out
And he
and
has
watch
a
him
great life,
flex
and
and
he's
get
going to
all like
Bora
ready.
Bora on vacation. Like the nigga's
Yes.
not going to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga's going to Bora Bora.
Literally.
But that's another thing too. I think so.
Having
We were
a blast.
talking. Me and Nietzsche 2 weeks ago. I think we're talking about worth versus value.
Mm.
Right. Right.
So we were talking about worth versus value because somebody was talking. We were and MCP was we were talking about charging people what you think you're worth. But then again, what is the value? You know what I mean? Like, what is the
Mhm.
value?
Preach.
So
Right.
it's the same thing when
That's-
you talk about your music.
Yes.
What is, you know what I mean? Like, what is the value? You know, like, what is it? You said your you're trying to put out love, but for you, what is the value? What is it that you're trying to impart when somebody listens to, if it's a specific track that you're thinking of, or just your music in general? What is it that you're trying to impart with that person when they finish listening to your album? What do you want them to come away with? What is the feeling? What are the, you know what I mean? Or the thinking? What do you want them to come away with?
I want them to be authentically them.
That's why we got Madam Bullet in
I
the
want them
house.
to
You know what I'm
be,
saying, with the questions,
you know,
baby.
Them 100% wholeheartedly. And no matter what shape, form of color with that is, you understand? Like, that's why, like, you know, again, back to the whole sexuality thing or gender. You know, for me, like, I don't. That shit don't. What to me, what it really is true and exists and is a fact is love. Love has no gender, no boundary, none of that shit. It can go from a platonic kind of love to a romantic love. Love literally has no boundaries.
Yeah,
It's
like
the same
no
thing,
filter.
it's the same exact thing like music. Love reaches you the way music does.
Exactly. my
You know what I
point.
mean? Like you can. I bet if you went overseas and sung whatever it is that, you know what I mean, sung your music.
Mhm.
So people who don't even understand the language that you're speaking.
But it's the feeling that
there
it's
you go.
evoked.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
It's that
You
feeling that
understand
you're
the
trying
energy, exactly.
to. As any entertainer, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to give them a feeling. You're trying to give
Mhm.
somebody something to.
That's
take
what I
away
look
with.
for when artists come up here. I look for that, like that music that
I want
felt. I call it
goosebumps.
felt.
Right.
Exactly. I call it felt music. Like I want to know your story. I want to feel your story. I want to feel like I'm walking in your shoes.
Yeah,
in a
for
sense.
sure. I
You know
feel
what
like
I'm saying?
for this project's coming up, it's more so of like, you know, like just like stepping my foot into the room, I guess you can say, in the music world, and
So
like
you're
kinda just,
this is the introductory.
yeah, but not so much of more so of
This
like
is your first project?
yes.
Oh,
So
shit,
it's
congratulations.
thank you so much. So it's more so of like, you know, kind of just like feel good, da da da, and these are my roots. But
Da-da-da.
moving forward,
Bing bong.
Yo, that was definitely the Latino in you, the
da
da-da-da.
da da. But not like moving
Da-da-da-da-da.
forward, I definitely want to like, you know,
Yeah, you-
incorporate like, you know, that message where it's like, you know, be you, like have fun, like just live life. Like
Yes.
you don't gotta be worried about shit that y'all worried about. You understand? But like
Right.
a lot of my music is gonna come from real life shit. You understand? I come from the streets again. Like I'm gonna say that shit again. I slept on the floor. I slept in front of a fucking oven to keep warm
Mhm.
in an abandoned house. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's not like I come from a silver spoon. Don't tell me, oh, he don't know my life is. Oh, that I can definitely relate.
so many things that people are gonna learn to realize who you are
Yeah,
as
exactly.
you grow, you know?
I mean, the people who've been through we all been through tough times, but people
Yeah.
who are, you know, people who've been through shit like that, they can relate. I think they can relate and they can feel more. Me as a listener, right? When
Yeah.
I'm listening to an artist, it could be any artist. Let's say, for instance, Nicki Minaj, right?
Right. Amika.
I like what she's done as an artist, being able to cross over from hip hop into international and the pop scene. I think that was dope. I think she broke down a barrier that other artists before her didn't. But
Especially as a
but
female
a lot of the
artist.
shit, right? But a lot of the shit that she raps about, whether let's say I can listen to it or like maybe listen to one song, but I can't. I can listen to it and enjoy maybe the beat and enjoy her but I can't really enjoy the music. I can't enjoy
Right.
because I can't relate to it. The things that you're
Exactly.
talking about, people can relate to.
Mhm.
Right.
I can't relate to when she was talking about Bugattis and cars and like I don't fucking like I'm living in a room. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
right.
I'm paying my bills and shit, but I'm like I can't relate.
I missed it.
Right.
I missed it.
It's the
you-
truth. Like
It's
I
like
can't
I'm a
relate.
bad bitch, but I'm not a boss ass bad bitch.
No.
Shit.
No.
Oh, we a
Okay.
boss?
I'm
No,
a boss,
I'm a
bitch.
boss.
I'm a bad
Period.
boss.
I'm
Period.
not no fucking
I'm a bad boss.
I'm
What's
not no
up?
fucking
Let
bad
them know,
bitch.
bad.
I'm not
Let
no
them
fucking
know.
bad bitch. I'm not nope. I'm a fucking boss. That's it.
Hello.
Ain't no bitch behind it
Fuck
because
some
I don't want.
bosses
I don't
around
want.
here.
I
Fuck
don't
some
want.
bosses around. Look, hello, can we get some?
But just like how you said, like I don't
Right,
really
we don't
like,
need- I like
I'm nobody's
natural
fucking
shit
role
anyway.
model, right?
Right.
When you're nobody's role model, right?
Right.
But you still have to be mindful of that. I mean, but that's why it's so good for you to be so confident in who you are. Also
Yeah.
to know that who you are is fluid and it changes.
Yeah, exactly.
And for you,
Because how the fuck you expect to grow? People be like, oh, you know, they be like, new year, new me. What are you talking about?
why? Because the fucking
Every
day
day
changed. The
is a
year
new
didn't change because
day.
the
Like,
day
that's how I
changed from
feel.
one day to the next. All of a sudden, you think
You're
you're gonna
new.
be a new you.
How about you work on being that new you? You understand? Like,
Mhm.
granted, you know, every
Don't make
7
it a new
years,
you
all
just 'cause it's a
ourselves,
new year.
you know, are
Right,
brand
right,
new.
right,
but
right.
you know, be a brand new you. Like, you know, if you feel like you want to be a new year, new me, get some new fucking what's it called? Habits. Get some new habits. Get some new hobbies.
some new
something
good habits. So
new.
remember, because we have habits that are
Or
so
just
bad.
even take a step back and reflect
Right.
and
right.
grow from there.
Exactly.
Heal yourself.
Right.
With the
I
whole
got
bad habits,
something new. I got something
Same
new.
shit.
What's something new?
This song called Toxic that's in my Serato that wasn't there
Oh.
before.
Oh, you want to get into it? You
Tell,
want to?
tell
it's
me
so
about
funny
that
'cause I was
song. Tell me about that song.
CP
Toxic.
the DJ.
All right, so
That's
You know what I'm
Toxic.
saying?
Oh, this is
That part.
exciting.
So
Yes.
this song right here,
Talk to me.
y'all getting a sneak peek, just letting y'all know. So boom.
Oh, I
I
like
would think
exclusive.
so.
When
I
I
would
tell
think
you-
that you're not
I'm
gonna be an
music
artist
and
and not know
motivation.
when you
Listen,
Listen. When I tell y'all, like, so toxic is more so of like, you know, having like knowing something is toxic. You understand? But it's also like, fuck it. You know, drinking is bad for you, but fuck it. You know, smoking is bad for you, but fuck it. You understand?
Smoking
Now-
cigarettes is bad for you.
Now,
Not
don't
weed.
fuck
That
that.
part.
Don't
Yeah,
fuck that.
yeah.
No. Put that down.
That part.
Yeah.
Put that in
No,
garbage.
no.
Right.
Put that
Just
away.
toast that.
all the way.
That's what I'm saying.
They need to
Cigarettes is
just ban it
Ban
from
everything,
stores, period,
anything.
from everywhere. Just
That's
ban
a
it from
fact.
life.
So you talking about the song "Toxic" is basically you talking about it's toxic, but like I don't care. I'm gonna still do it regardless.
Right, because like I have
Oh,
another song
shit.
where it has like a similar message, right? But
Okay.
with that one, it's like more so of like people telling you that it's bad. This one is understanding that it's bad.
Ah,
But you're
ooh,
like,
okay.
You understand? It's like your
Ooh.
mom telling you the stove is hot, but you're like, I
I
don't
need
give
to
a
Fuck
find
fuck.
it.
out for
I gotta
myself.
Let me,
find out
I
for
gotta fit.
myself.
I
Yeah,
gotta.
'cause
You
I'm like
understand?
that.
Let me see.
We're gonna get into some
And
things
then it's
when we
like-
get back.
Damn, it is hot, but let me
For
touch
sure.
it again.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand? It's just
Some people
that
like that
kind of
pain.
thing.
Until I get really burning.
Yeah, and then and but that's
Or
you know,
now
and
I
that's
know
how you
how
know
to
your
touch it,
limit.
so I
But
don't
that's
get
the
burned
human
again.
experience, I think, too. That's the
Hello.
human
Right. So with
experience.
That
toxic, I
part.
kind of wanted to write, you know, and it's not, you know, it's not to any specific person, but it's more so a generalization of something or someone being not good for you. But and it's not, you know, not in like, you know, the most worst way, but
Right.
you understanding that you personally know like it's not good for you. You understand? It's like, but I also have fun.
Right. Right.
So it's like
Mhm.
fuck it.
Mhm.
So
Let
with
that shit
toxic,
go. Go ahead.
yeah.
Let's go. Let it
Yes.
go.
All right. Shout out to Sing Live.
Let's go.
Hey.
Forget. Jump on the floor. Your body is rocking. Pretty face.
All right now.
Know that you want it. Fulfill my fantasies. Yeah. I traveled around the world, but nothing compares to thee. When others look at you, girl, I have no jealousy. You want to.
Run that shit.
Oh, he
back.
run that shit back. All right.
We call this one toxic. We here, music and motivation, DTF Radio. Let's go. Hey,
Girl, your body is rocking.
hey,
Your pretty face in my dreams. You know that I want it. Fulfill
Let's
my
go.
fantasies. I traveled around the world, but nothing compares to
You
thee.
got that Akon,
Others
Sean
look
Kingston
at you,
vibe.
girl.
I like that. I like that.
See, you want to argue with
Hey.
me, so I step back. I
Whoa.
hesitated, cause you move like we're separated. Put my phone down, cause you're not my lady. You want to argue with me, so I step back. I hesitated, cause you move like we're separated. I put my phone down, cause you're not my lady. Ooh, it's the way that you back that thing on me. Ooh, the things
Whoa.
you do make me wish I
Let's
was
go,
on
hey.
it. Girl, you walk, your talk is toxic. Girl, you walk, your talk is toxic.
Toxic.
Girl, you walk, your talk is toxic.
Toxic,
Whoa.
baby. Toxic.
Hey, girl, you walk, your talk is toxic. Girl, you walk, your talk is toxic. Girl, you walk, your talk is toxic. Yeah. Girl, your body is rocking. Your silhouette is in
We
my
here, music and
dreams.
motivation.
I know that you want
CP
it.
the DJ, Nietzsche, Madam Bullet. We here, what's up? Let's go. Uriah. Hey.
Others look at you, girl. I have no jealousy. You want to argue with me, so I step back. I hesitated, cause you move like we're separated. I put my phone down, cause you're not my lady. You want to argue with me, so I step back. I hesitated, cause you move like we're separated. I put my phone down, cause you're not my lady. Ooh, it's the way that you back that thing on me, yeah. The things you do make me wish I was on it. Girl, you walk, your talk is toxic. Girl, you walk, your talk is toxic.
Hey,
Girl, you walk, your talk is toxic. Whoa.
whoa.
Girl, you walk, your talk is toxic.
Toxic.
Girl, you walk, your talk is toxic.
Toxic.
Girl, you walk, your talk is toxic.
Yeah, no.
Phone me, but text me when you're no longer messy. I said, phone me or text me when you're no longer messy. What I say, girl? Girl, you walk your talk is toxic.
Toxic.
Girl, you walk your talk is toxic. Girl, you walk your talk is toxic. Whoa.
No.
Girl, you walk your talk is toxic. Girl, you walk your talk is toxic. Girl, you walk your talk is toxic.
Toxic. Toxic. You heard it here on Music and Motivation.
On what?
On Music and Motivation. You heard it here.
For the first
Toxic
time.
with a capital motherfucking T. What's up?
Listen,
Like
listen.
that.
I'm sorry.
That's how we do. That's how we live
I'm
it.
sorry I didn't have time to get you a
Nah.
cup.
You got to send that to me so I can listen to that shit while I'm getting dressed to go out to the bar.
First of all,
That shit's
where
To
can
go
we
get
find that?
toxic.
Where
You
can
know
we
what I'm
find
saying?
that
I'm like,
track?
yeah,
Um,
toxic.
Believe it or not, that's actually a rough draft, and actually it'll be coming out soon, March 5th. So keep your
Yes,
ears open and
yes,
your eyes
yes,
peeled.
I
yes.
ain't keeping my fucking ears open. I expect something in my inbox.
That
March
part.
I got you. I
March
got,
5th.
I got you, Miss Bullet. I got
Thank
you.
Because we don't need no bullets flying around here.
No,
You
no,
know
no,
what
no.
I'm saying?
For a fact, I already live
You better-
too close to that. I
you better
live, that's
duck
too
it
close
down.
to home.
Listen, the only shots I'm bucking is at the gun range, or God
At the
forbid,
bar.
or no, not at the bar.
He said at the bar.
Only-
Wow.
The only
Nah,
shots I'm
at the
bucking
bar,
is
that's a fact.
at the
I
gun
be
range.
bucking some shots at the bar. You right. Fact.
Oh, I get it.
Exactly.
I get it. You know
Yeah,
what
I'm
saying?
throwing
I
them
get it.
shits.
I get it.
But I be bucking shots
I don't
at
even
the
want to
bar.
say
Matter of
that
fact-
shit playing around. Niggas
Look.
think I walk around with a gun and going
For
to the
real.
bar.
Ah, shots at the bar.
Miss,
I was
we need
about
to-
to say, 'cause
we
I
need to
definitely
check
don't
you.
be
I don't
taking
take no
shots.
shots at the bar. No. I drink snifters of heavy fucking dark alcohol. I don't take shots. You know, they're like, you want to do a shot? I'm like, hell no, motherfucker.
I need
you
me
can
a
fill my
cup. I need
Yes.
me a
yo.
cup
I was gonna say, I
immediately.
definitely don't do
and I
shots,
don't want
but everybody
no,
knows
I
that.
don't want none of that red solo plastic cup shit. I want a
Nah.
nice glass snifter. Give it to me.
I know that's
Wow.
right. It's giving class.
Wow.
You know what I'm
Classy.
saying?
Yes.
I'm classy. That's it. I'm looking
Hey.
speaking of classy. I'm looking
I love
Don't
it. It's
start.
real good.
Hey,
Hey, so I said I'm classy. You see what he puts on? 'Cause
To
he
get you
wants
ratchet.
To get down. You're right. He wants-
Ah,
see how we bring each other down?
Hold on.
shots. We gotta
I
pour
don't-
some shots, man.
I don't bring nobody
We-
down. I
We
lift
gotta get shot
everybody up.
glasses with lids.
I lift up. I
Because
don't
we gotta have our
bring
cups with
nobody
lids.
down.
We gotta
That's a
have to
fact.
get shot
We gotta
glasses
count.
That's
with lids.
good, yeah, because niggas was little kids be back in the day. Niggas used to spill shit, drop shit. Like,
oh,
I
nah, I
mean,
Mark
can't
used
do
to have
that.
to replace this shit
Yeah,
all
I was
the
gonna
fucking
say,
time.
you see the
yo.
machinery for sure.
I know,
Damn.
Mark. There used to be more shit. Mark was like, I am not having none of this. Shout out to Mark, yo, owner of DTF Radio, man.
So-
I love you.
Getting into it real quick. You haven't told me some of the artists that you've been inspired by.
Right. So some of the artists that I'm inspired by, like from when I first, actually I've been listening to music since I was in
Just
the womb.
overall,
basically.
you can name 5, you can name 10, you can name 3, whoever that you can think of.
Who has been the
instantly.
most
Yeah.
influential for you as a person,
Exactly.
and not only as a person, like things that you could, but as
As an artist?
Well,
yeah.
I feel like me being influential as a person will be life. Just to make it more generalized. But for my music in particular would
Yeah.
be like Usher, Alicia Keys, like a lot of well-known names from back in the day, or from my day. But like I've also
there is no
listened
day.
to.
You are 22. There is no back in your fucking day. The
Hello.
back in your
Listen,
day.
this may be my 20,
He said,
whatever.
in
I'm
my
22
day,
in
there is
this
no-
life.
He said,
My
right,
last
right,
life,
right.
I was
Oh,
popping.
experience. Oh,
He's
okay.
experienced.
Babes, I
if you're-
came here a few times.
I was gonna say, if you're a time traveler, then yeah, fuck it.
That too.
Shit, can you take
Nah,
me back then? Look.
Look,
I want to go
Let
back. I want to go back to the 20s where girls were girls and men were men.
Really?
I
Oh,
really
God.
want.
I don't want to go back
If
anytime because y'all see me.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm light skinned. I could pass.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Y'all be fine. Y'all be good. Y'all be like,
oh, I get it. You're retarded.
But now,
I look, you got me looking for my
Blue
lip gloss, my
Magic
lipstick
and like
shop, but I
stuff like
can't
that,
find
like
it.
a lot of bands from the 70s inspired me a lot as well. Like a lot of 90s music inspired me growing up. But nowadays I've listened to Masego. I listen to
I love him.
Yeah,
wow, a lot of
Masego's-
people. Yeah,
he's
a
a
lot of people
beast.
don't know about
Who's,
him.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say yes. Who's
You see?
Masego?
Yeah.
I'm
He's
old though. Like I'm old. I don't be listening
He
to
has a
like
song
somebody
that's
has to
like-
put me on to something for me to listen to.
saxophone, correct?
Tato,
Yeah.
like Tato.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
All the things so beautiful.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna show you who he is as soon as we.
Do you
He's
know who
fire.
Anthony? Do you know who Anthony Hamilton is?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Hold
gonna
on,
say you
dear
said.
life. No,
Do you listen to Ro James?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's my boy. I actually
Okay.
know him. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Really?
bro.
Isn't he
Yeah.
from the South?
Nah, he's
Isn't he?
well, he
Ro James from the South. He sings Permission.
he's actually
Fine.
Panamanian.
Okay, but
But his
yes,
like family from
yes.
down there and stuff like that. I actually met him not so long ago. Like that's like like he's a dope ass artist.
Yes,
like
he
I was like,
is.
bro,
I
like
mean,
I really.
haven't met him formally yet. but
No,
his
I met him
music
randomly, like on
and
some
his
G shit,
energy,
like
I love it.
randomly. I
love
was
it.
like, bro, like I fucks with your music, and it was dope from there. Like, you know, he just gave me like some really good like advice and like tips on like, you know, moving forward, I guess you could say, in like
Right.
my career. And I was just I was really grateful for that experience. So I know who Ro James is.
How long?
Usher, all that
How
good
long
stuff.
have you like been into him for? Let's just say, like, how long have
Like
you known
Ro
him
James?
before meeting him? Yeah. Did you know of him before meeting him?
Yeah, actually I did. So like I got into the song Adidas, you know, the all day I dream about seeing you.
Excuse me. I was gonna say fucking, but yes, it is sexy.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at me, I'm like,
Look.
Wait a damn minute. What did I?
Yeah, I love a lot of his music. But
Yeah,
yes.
his music is very
Eldorado. That's his album. Eldorado.
yeah, exactly. So he's in like, you know, like a lot of like artists like him, like Ro James, Miguel, Usher,
Oh, yeah,
like
Miguel.
male artists, you know, male singers.
Mhm.
I look forward to you know, seeing how they are and as an artist and like representing themselves and how they go about and writing and all that. So I tend to study people. You
Right.
understand? So that's how I've learned how to sing and how I've learned how to, you know, compose music. You understand? Where I've studied people, especially if I like them. It's like, damn, like I see you doing something, but I could take it for a step further. You understand? Like you're not me and I'm not you, of course. So you
Right.
got your own path and I got mine. But
If we come
you
together,
can take somebody. Listen, there's
if
nothing
we
wrong
come together, correct.
in any kind of artistry. We any artist borrows when you're talking about artists who paint. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
Pollock borrowed from whatever artist, and this one, and the same thing. Rappers sometimes borrow lines from other rappers. The same thing. R&B. It's not about
beats.
stealing anybody's
It's just
style.
like with
It's
No.
about
beats as well,
it's by
yeah.
being inspired. right?
exactly.
You are
Exactly.
inspired so much by this person that that you make music like this person.
Right.
Exactly.
But that also will change too as you grow up.
Mhm.
As you as new
Evolve.
artists, right? As new artists come along, or as you start to discover even music from even like as you said before your time.
I listen
Right,
to music.
right.
There's like people who like, you know,
That's
who
what I'm
older
saying.
than me who don't even know the music I listen
I
to.
think you need to be listening to 60s and 70s music because
Babes,
you
I
will
listen
get.
to Blue Magic, Stylistics,
I was
The
saying, yeah,
Dynamics,
because all that-
Temptations,
I
Ella
was saying-
Fitzgerald, John Coltrane, Miles Davis.
I was just listening to
Dilo, mi amor, dilo otra vez, coño.
Right. I
was,
listen to a lot of
Today I was
old
just
music.
listening to Glenn Miller. Glenn Miller, yeah.
Fire.
I love
Beast.
Glenn Miller. If you guys don't know who Glenn Miller is, he's a really old school. He's a really like it was an old school band, and so some of the songs had words and some of the songs didn't. I will. I'll get CP. I'll get CP the DJ to play one of the songs. When you hear it, it's one of those songs that you think of old people dancing to at like their 65th wedding anniversary.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, I like that. Okay.
But there's yeah. So,
I like that.
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. You would probably.
Oh shit, we're about to make some
Right,
live
because you
music
would
on
probably
musical
benefit
motivation.
from,
That's
you know what I
right.
mean, like that kind of.
Yeah, I love
Because you
picking
seem
up
like an
small
older
things.
soul,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, I've been here a few times for sure.
That's why I said, yeah, you seem like a little bit of an older soul, so
Yeah.
you probably enjoy that.
Yeah, I definitely love like picking up like sounds and elements and like ear candy. Ear candy is something so important to me in my
Oh,
music.
what's ear candy for you?
Yeah.
So ear candy is like, do you guys understand what ear candy is? Do you know?
It
So ear candy.
depends.
So ear candy is like things in the music that's like for your brain because our brains are quick processors, so we'll get
So like
bored or
sound
something.
waves, let's just say, like
Yeah, like
the sound
like
of
a sound
waves.
or a sound. Yeah, something
A
that's
tune.
gonna click. Your brain is gonna like you might not think about it too much, but your brain is like, oh, I like that.
Right.
And then you'll listen to it again. You're like, damn, like that's what really drew me in. Because you can have a simple 4 bar loop, and it's like boring.
Well, it's the same thing because you know how people, you know what gets people going? Most people couldn't understand it if you say the drop. When the beat
Right,
drops. But most
exactly.
people, they're only, if they're not a musician or if they don't really
Right,
love
they're
music,
waiting for that
they'll
beat to drop.
understand the beat drop. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that particular part in the song.
But
or
that's
that,
the thing. That ear candy is not the beat drop.
No, I'm saying, but it's akin to when you're,
Yeah,
when you're
yeah,
talking
of
when you're
course.
explaining it to somebody who
They'll
doesn't
be like-
understand. Right, it's that moment in the song
Yes,
or that
where it
piece or
gets
that
you like,
sample or that
oof.
thing in the song that
Yes.
gives you goosebumps that you're like,
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so that's why I look forward to like in music because nowadays I listen to the radio and it's like boring. I'm
Yeah,
like I turn
right.
this shit off.
That's why I don't listen
Right.
to the radio.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
boring. I rather listen to somebody talk. You know what I mean? Like fuck that.
You know what I love doing? Like going on YouTube and listening to artists that I like, and then like they'll suggest another
Mhm.
Oh,
artist
right, and you
that
just kind of
sound-
let it play.
Yes.
Right?
And
You
then
go down
it's,
a
like,
whole
so
rabbit hole.
fucking
Right,
fire.
right,
Oh
right.
my
Yes.
God.
Yeah, I
That's what I
like.
like.
Oh,
I like
Frank
I love
Ocean is one
coming-
of my
Frank Ocean,
inspirations.
come
I'm
on, I
sorry,
love
I
Frank
forgot to
Ocean.
like
No,
add
it's
that.
okay. It's okay.
He's someone who he's an inspiration
Let's
as
let's
well.
answer that question. 3. Just name 3.
All right, big 3. Gotta have a woman in there. I'm gonna
If you
say
want to,
Alicia
it's your 3.
Keys,
Okay, Alicia Keys, Jake,
Frank Ocean,
Miguel, you-
because I love the way he writes.
Okay.
this Miguel playing right now too?
Yeah.
I know that's right.
That's funny because and I just said I know that Miguel is one that you said. That's
Yeah,
funny.
Miguel's one of them as well. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, fire. So yeah, like my big three would be like Alicia Keys, Usher, Frank Ocean, just to like tie in the.
When it comes to
ties.
your clothing style, has that like been your own? Have you always been this way? Like
I've
the jewels, the gems, the
it's
stones,
progressed.
and
It's progressed.
Yeah.
I definitely
love
was
it.
a hand-me-down kid for sure. I was
well,
fly.
you know
Don't
how to
get me
put it
wrong.
all together very
Yeah,
well.
like I'm very,
That's all
you
that
know,
matters.
I'm very grateful for like, my
you
life.
wear the clothes. The clothes
Yeah,
don't wear you.
exactly. You
My
know what I
dad
mean?
always
So
told me
like,
that.
growing up, I was bullied. I didn't have the freshest sneakers that everybody else had, or the case might be. But that, like, yeah, it may have got to me, but that was me taking it personally. Looking back, I'm grateful for all those
Everything
experiences.
that
You
have, 'cause some
understand?
people
I'm
don't have that.
exactly.
You can value things more. Well, some people now, then when they get money, they take it for granted. They think
Yeah.
it's shit. But
Money
other
isn't
people,
shit.
there are
Money is
people-
nothing.
There are people who, like you, who will take that experience, even though it was bad, that you were, that you didn't feel good about. You didn't have the sneakers that everybody
Right.
had, but that experience, you turned it into something else. You know how they say you turn the pain into positivity.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you turn it into something else because now you are that much more grateful as a person
Mhm.
for the other things that you work for now.
Exactly.
So now you're 22, you probably work for the things that you
Exactly.
have, right?
So like, so back to the question. So like my style is more of like, because I don't like to pin my style because one day I could be very like it could be urban
Right.
or it could be very like bohemian or whatever the case might be, or it tends to vary. But I guess my overall sense of style would just be like comfortable, chill, laid back, and layered for sure.
Yeah.
I like my layers and like the jewelry, my crystals, like these are like, my jewelry is like my physical protection. You understand?
Your
And,
armor.
like,
I was gonna
yeah,
say your
exactly.
armor.
And my tattoos are my spiritual armor. So like, like I love getting tattoos. I love getting jewelry. And like I'm not so hip to like the whole diamonds and all that extra shit. Like don't get me wrong, diamond is a crystal. I'll get like one or two, whatever case might be.
Right.
But I love my crystals.
You're more
they
into like gems.
yeah, you understand? Like, and for me, like people who are like,
Excuse me.
when I want when people come across me is to have good energy.
Well, it's funny because before the interview's over, I want to get into that. Like, would you consider yourself a spiritual person?
Yes, I don't have a religion. If I do say so myself, and if I do, it would be love generally, obviously. But my religion is art. To be honest, that's what gets
Never
me
really
up.
heard anybody say that.
That's what gets me up. And I watched this Netflix show Sense8. They had this acronym AIR, and I grasped that shit immediately because for me it resonated with everyone needs to air to breathe, correct? But as an artist, this is something I need to live to keep going. What am I gonna do if I can't dance, if I can't sing, if I can't paint, if I can't draw? Like, what am I gonna do in my life?
Right, because
9 to 5?
what you love is entertainment, right?
Right.
That's not your thing.
It's not. You understand? What I love is to change the atmosphere in the room. If it's sad, change it. You
Do whatever you
understand?
can to change it. Yeah,
To bring it up.
right.
I like to see people in a group in a positive frequency, vibrating high, being themselves, just like not caring about like what society has put on us and pressurizes us to do or to conform to. And it's like, no, bro, like this is you have your life, I have my life.
Correct.
Live your life to the fullest. You understand? Death should be your best friend because any day, any time, any
Talk
moment
about
you
that
can
shit, 'cause
die.
a lot of people don't even like to mention death.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
Embrace death because at the end of the day, that's
It's part
what-
of life.
It's literally part of life, and it's so beautiful because it's literally a new beginning. It's a stepping stone. We can't fathom it because we're not there. You understand? We're here. So with that being said, if you're here, do whatever you can and be the best that you can be here. So that way, when you do go to the next step and to the next
phase
of your
because it could be right. Some people
Yeah.
the next phase of it. So for some people, this may be for people who do believe in reincarnation and multiple lives. For some people, this may be their last life, so they
Right.
make it count, right?
Right.
And some people feel like they still have more left. I feel
Mhm.
like the takeaway is don't be a piece of shit human being, though. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like
Right.
be a good human being, and that doesn't mean that okay. Most people will say being a good human being means paying taxes and
No.
throwing out your garbage.
No.
No, that means be a good human being.
I have 3 rules for people to be a good human being: live, love, and laugh. It sounds cliche and so simple, but it's the most profound advice anyone can at least give someone.
Yeah,
You
I
understand?
feel like you have to live without hurting people, though. I mean, you're going to run into things that unfortunately you are going to hurt people, people are going to hurt you.
Mhm.
But
Absolutely.
there is something to be said for people who go for the jugular,
Right.
who step on other people to get where they need to go.
Exactly.
Who hurt people and lie to people. They hurt people by lying to them when there's no need. Let's say,
Mhm.
like in relationships, even in jobs, like you'll start off at a job and they'll promise you a raise
Well,
within 6
everything.
months
Yo,
and this
well,
and
well,
that.
yeah,
And,
2 months.
Yeah.
right,
yeah.
well, right, and then you're left
And
with
then
those
nothing.
feelings, right, and then
Right.
you're left with those feelings. So there is something to be said, not only being living, but like living without trying to hurt people, because
So-
it's going to happen.
I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the 4 Agreements, but I came across that book.
Do
As
you know
of
who the
rec-
author is?
Don Miguel Jr.
Don Miguel Jr. The
No,
Four
Don
Agreements.
Miguel Ruiz Jr.
Okay, the 4 Agreements. Tell me.
So the 4 agreements consist of 1, being impeccable with your words, meaning to talk without sin. So that's with your against yourself and others. You understand?
Yeah,
So
3 minutes, y'all.
all right, say less.
Mhm.
Then number 2 is to not make
Pressure.
assumptions.
The pressure. Let's
Yo,
go.
facts.
What's number
Number 3,
What's the pressure?
Mm.
Look.
Why you doing that? He was fine until you said
Because I
the
love
pressure.
it.
The pressure.
It's all right. He got it. He got
We
it.
have 3
Look.
minutes till the break or 3 minutes till the show ends.
No, 3 minutes to the show ends.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Go.
The show's only an hour.
So yeah, 1, be impeccable with your words. 2, don't make assumptions. 3, don't take anything personally. But that should be number 2. Yeah, don't take anything personally. Is number 2. Don't make assumptions. And number 4 is to be the best that you can. Do your best.
Yeah.
Because with that being said, those right there is what I'm currently living by now. Because
best.
yeah, doing my best, being impeccable with myself and others. You understand? Like, people we tend to, like, especially like, people who are the life of the room, right? They may be the quietest person. They may be going through the hardest shit. You never know, because they got everybody lifted up. You know what I mean? But like, just take away with this is just to like live your life, but like to the max,
Always
of course.
be you.
Always be you and
Always
just
be
love.
you.
Like, just love yourself, love thy neighbor. I guess you can say,
And love with purity. That's what I always
Yeah,
say.
like, love with purity.
That is
Love-
so
genuinely.
My thing is love and
purity,
light.
Love from the heart, from the
love and
soul.
light.
Don't love with expectation.
Yeah,
Don't
that's just
love
then you're
with-
gonna get hurt.
with
You're gonna get hurt.
boundaries and this, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you're gonna set natural boundaries in life.
Yeah, like you
but
have,
don't love with boundaries.
Yeah.
Love unconditionally.
Exactly.
If you're gonna love.
and
If
that
you're
right
not
there,
gonna love that way, then don't do it.
that right there is the promise
Keep it
that
moving.
everyone tends to, like, oh, God is gonna give me that, but you have God in you. You understand?
Yeah,
like
we are.
we are
God.
God. People don't be like saying that shit. I like to say that shit.
Yeah,
I don't
will
care.
say it.
I will
I'm
say
not God, but I am God in the form of.
I
being
am
one
God
from
of
Him.
I'm a manifestation
what I
of
mean
life.
by
I'm
I am God. Yes,
experiencing what
absolutely.
this
I
is.
am
You
God.
understand?
Right.
Because how you
Yeah.
gonna tell me he's in me, but I'm not him? That doesn't. He made me in
No,
his image.
yeah.
So therefore, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
am,
So,
we
but
are
yeah,
all a form of God,
anything
yes.
anything that you look for is within. Happiness is within. Happiness comes from you. Love comes from with you. God comes from within you. If you
Right.
look for happiness and money, you will never find it,
Yeah.
because
absolutely.
money is a number.
You,
A number doesn't end.
I don't want to cut you off, and
Nah,
the
you
only thing
good.
that sucks is that
That the show is an hour. That's what sucks.
That's
Well,
okay. Next
a
time
few
we'll have a
things.
2-hour show.
what sucks is that you were just a special random
Yes.
pop up, came out of nowhere,
And I
guest, which
appreciate
I
it. I'm so
love
honored.
so
Thank
much.
you.
But what sucks about it is that the show is only 1 hour,
Right.
and we didn't get a chance to really like tap into who you are as an
Right.
artist, as well as I even wanted Madame Bullet to speak about a lot of her things that she has going on as well. So we're definitely gonna do this again
Yes.
with better timing,
yes.
with all of that, better
Yes.
plans,
Better
and everything
plans.
like
No,
that.
for
Like,
sure.
plan it out.
You had only sent us the one song? Or you
Yes,
sent us
ma'am.
2 songs?
I sent
Okay,
you only
sent us-
toxic. Yeah.
Okay, so from there,
March 5th.
yes,
Singles will be coming
we will
out.
Tell
definitely
everybody,
hear
tell
more.
everybody where they can find you.
Yes. that's what I
Well,
was
you can
gonna
find
say.
me on Instagram,
Spell it out for the
TikTok,
dum dums.
46 URIAH 46 Uriah. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Well, my YouTube is just Uriah, but it's kind of hard to do that. But yeah, 46 Uriah. I have a song out from 2018, I believe, called Midnight Madness. It's AJ West featuring me. Wrote that song in 5 minutes. It was a good
Nice.
song.
We'll
So
subscribe to that on your YouTube channel.
thank you so much. And yeah, I really appreciate this this
So
opportunity
March
for sure.
5th, you'll
Yes, ma'am.
definitely be back before then.
Yes, I will.
Yay.
So look for him. He might be here March 4th, Friday, same time, 1 to 2 p.m.
That'll be good.
Madam Bullet, let them know where they can find you
Well,
as
you
well.
can find me www.bitethebullet.rocks. That's ROCKS. And of course, always on Instagram at MADAME_BULLET. And you know what? I reopened my YouTube page, so you can just go into YouTube and look for Madam Bullet. You want to see
Yes.
You want to see all my previous shows on DTF. I got a few things. I'm going to start uploading these music and motivation shows I've been on, the Lyrically Live show. And I wanted to thank everybody. A real shout out real quick to Popsicle Culture and Sexy Batch. They're actually on their way. They're going to be on the next show, 3 to 5 at the Lyrically Live. Thank you so much, Michi and Music and Motivation, for having me. I appreciate y'all.
That's how you know she's a goddamn professional. You see what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to do it like that. Promotion in under 30 seconds. You gotta be able to talk
like
that,
a fucking micro
promote
machine
yourself,
I gotta write
everything.
that down.
Yeah, literally. As artists, as even as a speaker, period. No matter whatever type of speaker you are, that'll be like my piece of motivation. Try to figure out a way to get it done in less than 30 seconds. Less than a minute, but less than 30 seconds would be even better. With that being said, we do have a special DJ on the ones and twos, you know what I'm saying? So let them know as well where they can find you, follow you, and all that type of stuff real quick.
Yeah. It's your boy CP the DJ. Catch me here every Friday from 1 to 5, apparently. Music and motivation.
You know what? This is
followed by the Vibe Lounge. You know, we here. But follow me everywhere, CP the DJ, on all social media
Doesn't
platforms.
he sound so excited,
Shout-
y'all? He sounds so
follow
happy
me.
to be here.
Follow me on Bet on Black. Follow me on Rock EAT. Just fucking Google me, bitch. Like, just Google me.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
Google me.
You
I didn't think of
reminded
that.
me of something real quick. Oh, shit. You can find me on Station Head, Bite the Bullet Radio. Shit, I forgot about that.
And
Bye
y'all
for
already
the
know
radio.
you're
Google me.
tuned in to Music and Motivation with me, the one and only CEO and host. It's Michi. Find me on Instagram at its_Michi1. And you can also follow me on Music, the letter N, Motivation 2018. We're live. We're here every Friday. We feeling good. We looking good. You already
Google
know.
her.
If you was here, you would know we're smelling good too.
That's
but
a fact.
that's besides the point. So just continue to tune in. You know what I'm saying? Every Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. We out this bitch. We're about to get into some music. Go ahead and feel good. Peace and love, motherfuckers. Yes.
You're ready for me.
I am. I'm taking over that shit.
Man. I wanna know if you got a man. I wanna know everything. I wanna know your number and if I can come
Hey,
over and
what's up?
I wanna know what you like. I wanna know so I can do it all night. But you're telling me I'm just a friend. You're telling me I'm just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need. Got what I need. But you say I'm just a friend. Say I'm just but you say I'm just a friend. 'Cause I can be. 'Cause I can be fantasy. But you say I'm just a friend. Say I'm just you a friend. Say I'm just a friend. I wanna know you in and out. I wanna know what you're all about. I wanna know what makes you laugh. I wanna know about your habits. I wanna know how you move. I wanna know so I can move too. I wanna know, but you're telling me I'm just a friend. Telling me I'm just a friend. Oh, baby. I can't help but wait. Oh, I can't help but wait.
Black and Beats vibes, check it out.
I see you with him. He ain't right, but you don't trip. You stand by while he lies, then turn right around and forget. I can't take to see your face with those tears run down your cheeks. But what can I do? I gotta stay true, 'cause deep down I'm still a G. And I don't wanna come between you and your man. Even though I know I treat you better than he can. Girl, I can't help but wait till you get that with him. It don't change. Can't help but wait till you see that with me it ain't the same. Can't help but wait till you see you for what you really are. Baby girl, you are a star. And I can't help but wait. It ain't fresh to just let him call the shots. You're a queen, you should be getting all that someone's got. You should be rocking the latest in purses, bracelets, and watches. You're worth much more than an occasion. I love you, I'm thinking of you, and I don't wanna come between you and your man, no. Even though I know I treat you better than he can. Girl, I can't help but wait till you get that with him. It don't change. Can't help but wait till you see that with me it ain't the same. Can't help but wait till you see you for what you really are. Baby girl, you are a star. And I can't help but wait. Get it together. You can do better. See it's believing. And I see what you need, so I'm gonna play my position. Let you catch what you've been missing. I'm calling out, girl, cause I can't help but wait till you get that with him. It don't change until you see that with me it ain't the same. Till you see you for what you really are. Baby girl, you are a star. And I can't help but wait till you get that, baby. It don't change but wait till you see.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you one more time, y'all. Thank you one more time. Hold on. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love y'all. Music and motivation. We out. Yes.